is Ellen Rattel, and I am an assistant professor in the Educational Leadership Department in the School of Educational and Professional Studies. I teach students who are aspiring to be school principals, superintendents, assistant superintendents in the grad program.
My name is Monica Cavender, and I teach for the Reading and Language Arts Department in the School of Education. What I do is teach most of the beginning reading courses for future teachers of reading.
My name is Joseph Farhat, Associate Professor of Finance and School of Business. I have been with Central for 5 years.
Well, I'm Mary Collins. I'm an assistant professor of creative nonfiction, and I've been at Central for 3 years, and I came from Washington, D.C., where I worked for 20 years as a freelance writer.
My initial reaction was I was very flattered because it came from students. And to me, that's how I learn about my teaching, is through the feedback that they give me if they're learning or have questions. And so that was quite a rewarding feedback.
I was pleased to be in the final list. This is my second time. In fact, with such an honor comes more responsibilities and work. So now the student putting more expectation from me. So I think I need to be now working more harder to meet their expectations.
To have a student nominate you is different than having a colleague nominate you, because they're the ones who are in your classroom. So that, you know, of course it was flattering, because I think, good, I'm reaching somebody. Somebody's listening to what I have to say, or we're exchanging ideas. That would be, hopefully that's the better way of putting it, that we're exchanging ideas in the classroom.
My passion for the classroom and the way that I teach writing is very unusual. I wasn't sure that it would translate, and this really validates that the students can handle whatever you give them. They can be as creative as you challenge them to be in any environment, and if you underestimate them all the time, that's a bad thing.
Usually you have students in your class seeing what you are doing, but it's really a great pleasure to have other faculty, and most of them are outstanding teachers, and this is really interesting. Coming to your class, getting the feedback from them about what you are doing, how you can do it better. So it was really a great experience so far.
I think that they've done a comprehensive job of looking at materials, asking questions, asking critical questions about teaching, and really making me reflect even at a deeper level on my teaching. And I think that that's been really good, because I've had to articulate more about my teaching than probably I have in my yearly report.
So the process helps validate you as a teacher taking risks. Also kind of interesting. And then when you go from the honor roll to being a semifinalist, it forces you to fine-tune your own vision of what you are as a teacher, because you have to submit a commentary about, you know, your teaching philosophy. And to have someone actually ask you, okay, well, reflect. That was a really useful process.
Many times, like all of us, we're busy with schedules and we just get up and go do. And it's forced me to think about why I plan the lessons that I plan and involve the students the way that I do, and what's working and sometimes what isn't working, so that I can continue to improve.
Part of what makes me a good teacher is that I never get stale. I feel like every student, I'm giving them better writing skills wherever it is that they're starting, and then where they're always going to go to a better spot.
I really don't have a well-defined teaching philosophy per se. I think each class is a unique class. So the first thing I think we should do for students to get them engaged, that we care about them, that we have a common objective, we are working together. So I think it's very important to let the student know that we are a team working together for a common cause or objective, in this case their success.
I think that I am in part of a club of excellent teachers that work hard to determine what's unique about each student and what they bring into the classroom, their background in their learning, as well as their personal styles. And so using that knowledge about what my students already know, as well as how they learn, I can strive to meet the needs to help them grow.
I care about their learning, and although we say that adults are in control of their own learning, if they want to learn they will, and if they don't they won't, well, I want to make sure they do learn. Maybe a few students might be bothered by that, but most of the students are really receptive.
came here, I was thinking I'm going to stay only for 1 year, and it will be just one stop in my life. And I ended up saying, no, this is the right place for me, and I applied for tenure. So technically I said I do, and I get tenure. So I think I'm staying here for a long time.
I enjoy teaching at the college level, at the university level, and I enjoy working with others to help future teachers have the passion and love for teaching that I have. So it's nice to be in that kind of environment.
So I think it's just going to motivate me even more, regardless if I'm a winner or one of the finalists. I think it's a nice motivator.
It's not about winning the award, and it's not about, making myself feel good. It's about gaining power to bring about positive change at the school, and being a finalist is really going to help me do that.